Alrighty. Believe it is 8 o'clock. Yep, it is 2000 hours. Alrighty. So, welcome to the live stream. A bit delayed because of updates and such, but yeah. So, yeah, this is about update 1.25. It came out fairly recently. Actually, came out technically today. For Gran Turismo Sport. Got some new content. I've already been through a bit of it, actually, I will admit. But yeah, so anyway, I guess I may as well go through what there is. Oh, I forgot there's that. But as far as GT League goes, there's a few things updated for that. If we go into Beginner League, there is the new Beetle and Samba Bus Fest. 3 races around Kyoto, Blue Moon, Infield A, and Suzuka Circuit East Course. That'll be interesting. Have to see how the Beetle performs. I might end up driving that probably. If we go into the Amateur League, we got some new tracks added to the Red Bull X Junior Series, which include the new Red Bull Ring and Kyoto Driving Park Yamagyo 2. So those will be very interesting to try out. And then there's also a new one in the league, the Group 3 Cup. So we'll be using Red Bull Ring again, Circuit de Saint-Croix Layout B, and the Nordschleife. Interesting. Interesting. So that was for Amateur. Professional League will have the Nostalgic 79 class, of which I cannot actually compete in because I don't have any car from built before 79 or before, because those race cars are stupid expensive. But you can see the tracks would be Monza with no chicane, Circuit de la Surf with no chicane, and Circuit de Saint-Croix Layout B. And then there's also the Lamborghini Cup, which also sees Red Bull Ring and Circuit de Saint-Croix Layout B again. Those are actually kind of fun. And then in the Endurance League, there is Monza for 3rd track for the Prototype Endurance Series Race 3. A league that I am not ready to compete in, if I'm honest with myself. But, that aside, they also added a new track for Circuit Experience. They've added Circuit de Saint-Croix, which I'll be very eager to try out by myself. And I'll go back into Brand Central. I've already bought a few of the cars, but we'll see what we have. So, for Ford, they have added in the new, what was it called again? The new Mark IV race car with 503 horsepower, 2,200 pound curb weight. It actually looks really nice, if I'm honest with myself. Little studio scenes here. It looks really pretty. Unfortunately, though, that sucker comes at a hefty cost of 20 million credits. I myself have a hard time trying to keep myself from spending 2 million credits, let alone 20, so if I ever get one, I'll probably do a stream on it or something. Shelby also has the long-awaited, for some people, Daytona Coupe, Cobra Daytona Coupe, which comes in at 15 million with 384 horsepower, 340 torque, and a little under 2,300 pounds. Which also looks really nice because it's a Shelby, man. It's pretty, it's beautiful. It looks really nice. But, anyway, so that's it for the American side, and for Europe, there were some new cars added. And I already purchased a few of them, but I will go through them nonetheless. I don't know if the mic's bad quality or anything. I have a fan blowing because it's so hot. But they added in the new Volkswagen 1200. All 33 horsepower and 1,720 pound curb weight, and yeah, it's a beauty, pure beauty. That's gonna be fun to drive in VR today. And then there was also the Austin Mini, the actual Austin Mini as well. Actually, this isn't. People say that people thought it'd be from Gran Turismo 6, but this is different. It's a genuine 65 Austin Mini Cooper with a 970cc engine, 64 horsepower, and 1,334 pound curb weight. That is very lightweight. You just go see how far I can max out the horsepower out of that sucker. Anything over 100 would be pretty scary on that one, probably. And then there was also, what else? Well, there's also a museum for Zagato, so you can look through that. I'm not going to look into it, though. Lancia, with their Delta HF Integrale Evolution. Very pretty car at 2 liters horsepower and 2,976 pound curb weight. Be another interesting car to try. I'll definitely be trying it out in rally, don't forget. Maybe not in this stream though, I might just do it by myself, I'm not sure yet. But, and then Abarth has the Abarth 500 from 09 with a 133 horsepower, 133 torque, 2,282 pound curb weight. It's actually lighter than my Celica, so that's interesting. But, yeah, that'll be an interesting car. I might try and bump the power to 160 like it has currently. Also the Abarth 1500 Biposto Bertone B81 with 73 horsepower, 73 torque, 1,918 pound curb weight. That sucker looks pretty beautiful actually. Luckily in the studio, just because the escape scenes take too long to load. Oh, that is beautiful looking. So I see some people call this the Batmobile. Just beautiful. I'd love to try it out, but unfortunately I don't got a million credits on me. But I would have earlier if I'd realized it would take so long to update the game. But and then finally, of course, under the Gran Turismo section in Asia Pacific, we have the Amuse S2000 GT1 Turbo with 616 horsepower at 8,000 RPM. That is a high red line. And with a 2,469 pound curb weight, be I feel it'll be pretty quick actually. It says N600. I think they should have put it in the race car spec, but that's just me. So it'll be very interesting to drive, that's for sure. But enough about the stuff that's in the game. You probably got here to see me do some VR racing. So that is what we will do. Go over to arcade, under the VR tour. Yeah, so I normally take my cars out to the North Life, but I do want to try Red Bull Ring. Oh, short track or long track? We'll go with the full circuit. We'll do it in the daytime. And what should we do to start us off here? Oopsie. Wrong button. Using a T29. I've been a while. What should we use of our new roster here? We have the Beetle, the Cooper, the 500, the Amuse. Oh, let's start slow and work our way up. I think I might take the, I'll take the Mini Cooper first, actually. 64 horsepower, it should be competent to some degree. So, this will be very interesting, to say the least. Just trying to center out my, there we go. Camera isn't quite as sensitive as I'd like it to be sometimes when I'm loading in menu screens, but oh well. Hear the engine. Oh wow, that's actually a fast load time. I'm surprised. Red Bull Ring. That is a huge bull. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I'm already gonna... Oh snap, we can actually put some crazy power out of this sucker. Probably need the weight to balance it out too. But let's try and stock trim. We'll see how that goes. So... let's give this a go. Alrighty. Wow. Very, very tiny. Oh, that's good to know. I might give it a shot when it's upgraded. But I'm just trying to take it slow for now. New track, new car. I want to break it in nice and easy, you know. This is interesting. I forgot Mini Coopers always have the speedometer in the center there. But I feel my wheels offset just a little bit. There we go. Woohoo! There we go. Crap, tachometer's sitting right there. Yeah, this is interesting. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's just a 4-speed stick. That's kind of cool. Yeah, very, very bare bones in this thing. So, not the fastest thing on the planet, but we'll get you to 60 at least. It's very, very close to it. Feels like I'm driving the Fiat 500 all over again. I'm pretty sure this is actually smaller, or, well, it's debatable really. Both are pretty small cars. But, can't wait to try this sucker with some broken suspension. You know, like raise it all high up or something. Be unstable as all heck, but be fun. Oh boy. Ah! Yeah, track ready that roll cage. I didn't even notice that. Ah. I forgot, I'm not exactly driving the most... the car with the best lateral grip. This thing's got like, what, 10-inch tires, maybe 12-inch? Either case, it's a small little car. I think it's really spacious back there. This definitely feels a lot bigger than the Fiat. Keep her steady. Woo! Alrighty. Climbing out the crap out of third. Into fourth. The fact you can even do 75 miles an hour or even bring it to 80. Come on, 80. Come on. Come on. We won't get to 80. Oh boy. Bad line. Too focused on speedometer. The one I can actually see anyway. I feel like I've drifted off again. I have just a little bit. Anyway, this is an interesting car. I'll do this final lap and then I'll switch it over to probably either an upgraded Beetle or maybe even a the 500 Abarth, perhaps. Oh. Second does not have enough torque up that hill, I think. This is interesting. This is a cool layout for a track, though. This is actually maybe my second time on Red Bull Ring. I drove it once in a settled Corsa with a Ferrari FXXK when that was... goodness. I had no control over that thing. Too much power. This is interesting, though. After I get did the same mistake, what the heck? turning just... Maybe I have to slow down for that corner. I don't know. Maybe I got drifted, pull a handbrake. Actually. Woo! Just kick the handbrake out. Woohoo! Yeah, you let the wheels loose, alright. Car does not like that. But it's very controllable, I think. I'm gonna do that in the next corner, maybe. Just try and... Ah, brake on the outside. Oh, I remember that. Woohoo! Yeah. Don't want to break anything. No, this is just a fun lap. It's just to get myself used to the course. I'm not trying to break actual or set an actual time per se. But I'm gonna stop here. Do they even have turn indicators in this sucker? I see no turn indicators. None whatsoever. That's reassuring. Oh, my hazards are on. Good. Alright, I just want to take a look around. Oopsie. Okay. So that's the barrier. But yeah. I didn't realize how big of a roll cage this thing had. Jeez. I guess this is what you were racing when you were racing these things back in the 60s. Okay, clip out windows. Not exactly roll downs. No space for that. Attack right there. Not sure what all those levers are for. Probably for fuel pump and such. You got more levers over there though, so that's even more confusing. Is that the exhaust manifold in the cabin? Because I swear that looks like the exhaust manifold. It'd be kind of funny if it was. What does that say? Can off. But time trial will be well, the way I'm going to do time trials for this is mostly just the same track for now with different cars. So basically per car. I might do a lap of the North Leaf in this stream. I'm not sure yet. But it's just interesting just to look around, see the quality. Look at that. So pretty. Actually, they did a really good job of the quality and graphics in this. Like, that wheel looks like actual, like, chrome or metal. And actually, I think that is really... There's even a reflection on the wheel. That is cool. I'm tilting my head around. And it's actually showing a reflection of the window on the wall. That is commitment to detail, really. I also just how small my rearview mirror is. Dang. Visors look average. The whole car, I mean, it's pretty basic construction, you know, you can't really screw too much of that is. I didn't realize the belt was all the way freaking back there, though, holy dang. Unless I'm missing something. That's an interesting little glitch. But, no, it's actually strapped back there, that is something. But, yeah, so, not bad for a lap overall. I'm gonna switch out to a different car. Not the best lap time I've probably set in the Cooper, but I'll probably set better ones later, I'm pretty sure. So we will change the car out. Go with the acquired. I don't know. If I'm going to do the Beetle, I might bump that out to 60 horsepower though. Just because it is a bit heavier than the Mini Cooper. Yeah, we'll do that actually. Modify. Screw it. And I like to upgrade that. Shoot, I'm running out of points actually, dang. I'll be lucky if I have enough to upgrade the Fiat. Oh yeah, that is true actually, that is true. But yeah, so we'll try out 98 horsepower in a Beetle. I like go... one though, that is kind of funny. But, if I go to transmission, I do have option for a 5th gear, that is interesting. Huh. But, we'll see how I do for this. 98 horsepower Beetle. Ah. This is actually already handling a lot better than the Mini Cooper, I think. I should have increased the top speed. Holy, that is some drag when you hit the top, though. I gotta like feather the throttle if I'm gonna even keep the speed. Woohoo! I'm like feathering the throttle right now. No! The internet connection, why? Please tell me I'm back on air now. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, I am on air. That's good. I could have sworn I lost connection for a second. Good to know I'm back on air. That's good. Oh, man. I almost thought I lost connection there. It said the internet connection was not suitable enough to stream for a second there. That's the first time I've had that happen. Wow, I'm going through the revs really fast. I'm looking at these gears stupid fast. Oh boy! Tried saving it. Didn't work out. Oh, I feel like I'm burning through gears like an F1 car. Holy damn. Feather the throttle. Keep the speed. There we go. Woohoo! Well, this already feels miles ahead of the Beetle. It's a shame I gotta feather the throttle or else I... Ah, crap, that sucks. I said I was on air. To be fair, there probably is a hefty delay. Oh! I cut that a bit too late. But, hoping the visual stream's back at least. I am just feathering this throttle. Holy dang. Maybe I should have kept it stock. I love the fact there's no tachometer in this car either. I am just... You see my foot down there? I am just feathering the throttle. Woo! Okay. Engine takes a lot longer to match the revs when you downshift that fast. As an aside though, I think I am faster than my previous lap. Hey, I saved it that time. It's starting to get better at it actually. Come on, come on. driving. Doing a pretty good job actually matching the rims now. And there we go. Parking brake in. There we go. Alrighty, let's look around actually. Not too bad on the cloth interior. It's pretty done. The vinyl upholstery on the door sides looks nice. Got an actual working hazard light there. Oh, that's cool. The key actually has the VW logo on it. That is a nice attention to detail from Volkswagen. Not too sure what those levers mean. Oh, one of them's the parking brake, but I don't know what the other two things are. What else? I just realized my gear lever is like right down there. That's actually weird. But, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, that is weird. Is there a button I'm missing? I have 5 speeds. I think it's because maybe I set to fully customizable. That might have been the case. Yeah. But, interesting. Interesting. Not too bad of a rearview mirror. The whole car actually feels a bit big on the inside compared to the Mini Cooper. Nice little angle out windows there. But, yeah. I can just have a lap builder. Yeah, looks like... Oh, never mind. There it is. But, interesting, interesting. Cool interior, though. I like the body matching interior. That's really nice. So, cool. I like the attention to detail in these things. Honestly, I appreciate it. It's really nice. But, I think it's time to switch over. So I'm going to switch out to the Abarth. I'm going to upgrade that to 160 horsepower because that is what the current rating is in the current 500 Abarths. Again, date acquired, please. Oh, I can actually just bump it out in stock form. Ah, stop. Hate that. Whenever you try and tune in VR, it just does not want you to go past a certain point. I could do 160, but then it won't save. No. Stupid. So I have to go out of VR to tune this thing. Well, I'll do the bare minimum. I'll do 145 horsepower. But in return, I will dip down the weight savings. Okay. So, let's do this. We've got 500 Abarth. Just moving our way up the ladder here. Nice little shifter. Oh, snap! Ah, crap! Wasn't looking at the corner. Now, I typically don't like front-wheel drive cars in Gran Turismo. I do have a soft spot for the Abarth, just because the exhaust note, man. I mean, I'll be honest, the interior and the build quality of these things is never the best. Woohoo! I like home. The interior of these is never quite the best as far as build quality goes and general maintenance, but when they do work, they are kind of fun to drive from what I've heard. So, take that corner nice and slow. That's got some real oomph to it, though. I mean, compared to the other cars I've been driving, of course. I'm just really curious, though, why it's right hand. No. In either case, feels big. almost saved it. Let's actually show the thing. Should. I'm probably not gonna hit 5th gear down this straight though. Let's try that. Alright, now. Wait till I get to this line here. And then there it is. Shift up. I like that. Shift light built right into the car. If I hit 5th gear. There we are. Yeah. Definitely looks a lot more spacious, I'll tell you that much. Alright. Felt us drifting a little. VR-wise. Holding 4th, just right there, eh? There we go. Yeah. So this has proven to be a fairly competent little runabout, even at 145 horsepower. Can't wait to try a set with an extra 30 horsepower. An extra 15 horsepower. So this is interesting. And the whole layout of the circuit is just unique, really. Well, as is the case with most tracks. Saved it. Maybe as I play more of these cars, I might make the Mini a drift missile, just because it feels easy to manage. If I can even put much more, well, I can put a fair bit of horsepower behind it. I'll probably do that at some point, too. Hazards on. Brake in. There it is. There's the hazards. Alright, what's my brake point? Oh, I'm getting really close. Really? There we go. Okay. And, you gotta be pretty small to sit in the back of one of these suckers. Roofline looks very well detailed, actually. Visors could be more done. Like they tried to add the warning labels at least. But, yeah, you got a very interesting interior, to say the least, from a Fiat. Menu. Interesting little buttons. But yeah, so, Fiat 500 Abarth. Interesting car. Love the exhaust note. Yeah, that's about it, all I can say. Anyway, let's leave the Abarth behind. And, wow, I am way over there, aren't I? There we go. And we will change into... Oh, what should we change into? Let's work our way up again. Let's go with the Delta HF Integrale Evolution. I know it's more like a rally car, but I'm curious to see how it handles on a track. And then after that, we'll go for the Amuse S2000. So... Ooh. Liking the exhaust note already. Yeah, so our top time right now is a 2:09 out of the Fiat 500. We'll see where this leaves us. Okay, where it leaves me is really, really sunken into the interior. Like, wowzers. I feel like I'm a small person all of a sudden. So I'm just gonna try adjust that. Wow, yeah, no, okay, I am sunken into this car. Holy dang. My seat back. My seat back is taller than I am. Ah, crap. Woohoo. Yeah, I feel very tiny in this car. Game? Nope, okay. I am just permanently stuck in midget mode. Wow. Like, everything in this car feels big. Which is kind of weird. I actually have to look up over my hood to see where the track is now. Hopefully things are different in the Amuse. But this is interesting. Handling feels nice. I mean, it's an all-wheel drive car. Of course, it has to handle good. Speed is decent too. Come on. Keeping it. That's a weird tachometer too. That's kind of weird. Inverted tachometer. That is actually... This was a speedometer too. Speedometer feels weird too. Well, that feels kind of normal, but still. That's just weird to see an RPM gauge that goes that way. I got a nice look at the dash. That's all I can say about this setup. I was faster at the start. I had to look at that. But then I ultimately screwed up major over there. But, yeah. Mirrors feel decent, but again, the whole car feels bigger than me, which is kind of weird. I think they need to fix that in a patch, because this just